Hello everyone. Happy Monday night. Welcome to the stream. My name is Estani. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a variety streamer, artist, and voice actress. And yeah, we're doing blueprints. You know the drill. Hello, Golden. Hello, Show. Welcome on in, both of you. A streamer I follow because of Rez, but I've never seen her play the game for nearly a year. I've been watching her. So the joke was everyone said, now that I've seen the game, I'm never coming back to the chat ever again. Okay. I I don't think I quite get it, but that's okay. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Show at some point, please get some sleep. I know you could say the same thing to me, and I will, but it's not even 11 yet. It's fine. It's fine. But, you know, since it's late, let's just do this. Let's get started. Hi, Johnny. Johnny, I'm so addicted to this game. I can't stop playing it. I mean, I can. I have physically stopped playing it at moments in my life, but I keep playing it and I don't want to stop playing it. Listen, I can quit anytime I want. The problem is I don't want to. So I changed my name and said I'm definitely not Potato Show. Oh, got you. Okay, that makes more sense. I was failing to see the connection between point A and point B, but I get it now. Can't believe we're already up to day 27. I know I wouldn't stop playing if I buy it. Yeah, I knew that going in. I played the demo for like 10 hours and made myself uninstall it so I wouldn't ruin the full release for me. But considering how much I'm feeling destroyed by this full release and that I want to just play it constantly, I probably didn't need to worry about that. Well, I hope you get some more sleep, Show, because 2 hours is not enough. Okay, we're gonna leave here. There are a couple of things I want to do before we head into the estate proper. Yes, pet the kitty. Give that soot good pets. Trading post or tool shed. I'm not doing classrooms today. Well, good thing I got a lot of green rooms. Oh, speaking of this game, I was going through and like working on preparing my VODs to post on YouTube. And I got real sad because I saw myself end a day with an unused upgrade disc in my inventory. Truly tragic. Went through a sleep schedule reset involuntarily where I had been sleeping so irregularly. It reset itself. Wow. I realized it when I went to sleep at 11 p.m. and woke up at 7 a.m. I had something similar happen where I had a bed bug thing, unfortunately, and through no fault of my own, but you know, these things happen sometimes, and I ended up sleeping on the couch for like a month or two, and that totally quote unquote fixed my sleep schedule. Because I kept waking up to daylight, which was unpleasant. I have blackout curtains in my room. Ah! I had a feeling that was gonna work. They're probably dead by now. I ended up having to... I put so much poison in my room. But also, I have special sleeves, I guess mattress covers for my mattress. So if they are in there, and I know that they can live for like 2+ years without food, so they could still technically be alive in there beneath the covers, but I'm not getting bit by them anymore, so I'm not worried about it. All right, terminal timeout settings. What does that mean? The timeout settings controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default setting intermediate requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. I mean, why would I want this to time out? Interesting. Inbound, outbound connections and electronic mail communications outside of the local network have been temporarily disabled. Okay. So these are all on now. Hi, Furman. Do you need an intervention? I can stop whenever I want. It's not my fault. I don't want to stop. Marseille had a horrible citywide infestation a while ago. Oh no. User database. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna write these down. Oh, that's Mrs. Babbage. Okay. So there's also an THOM. Admin. And then we have Babbage, so Baba. Oh, with a big A at the end. Personnel. What can I do with this? Oh. Okay. More R, admin access, lead system administrator. Account created on 1/20/86. Last login 9/1/93. So I guess we're not counting today. Most drafted room, laboratory. Personnel notes, lead lab technician for Cinca, set up estate terminals, and Blackbridge network. Okay. Assistant lab technician. This was created in 93, so 6/22/93. Last login was 8/1/93. Most drafted room, also laboratory. Recent transfer from Cinca, former executive assistant to H.S. Sinclair, trusted with full admin privileges. Okay. House manager, created 1/31/86, so that's probably when the computer system was set up. That would make sense. Last login 10/25/91. Interesting. So she doesn't log in much, I guess? Most drafted room office, author of all personnel notes. Ruat H, temporary administrator. Created 1/29/93. Last login 2/5/93. Most drafted room servants' quarters. The Baron's valet for 20 years, substituting for Mr. Moore until we find a suitable assistant admin, which we did. It's Tom K. And then we've got 3 additional delisted admin keys. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I need to make a note. Okay, get some good sleep, show. Key expired, former groundskeeper, account created 11/2/88, last login 2/1/92. Terminated March 1992 for suspicions of blackmail and not watering the plants. Admin logs. So much to read. I won't. I'm gonna try to stop before 1 a.m. I was gonna say before 2 a.m, but no, I'm gonna try to stop before 1 a.m. So we'll get at least 1 run in. We might get 2 runs in. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we chose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern off the eastern drive was selected for the server site. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe, and we will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a new name for the network. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives, though very fitting considering we chose an actual cave to house the mainframe. I only hope that our servers do not suffer that same fate that befell those in the story. Should I be looking at these dates? Let's see. Yeah, 1/20/86. That's what I suspected. And then finally set up all the terminals on the 26th. On 1/30, they've got their name. And then this is about 6 months later, I think. Yeah. Regular maintenance report fixed a connection error that was occurring between the office and the security terminal. We have also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can be accessed via the network. I wonder. So when we played yesterday, we found a hint in the attic that was circling the desk in the office, or basically the camera monitor that was showing the desk in the office, and that was circled. I wonder if that connection error between the office and the security terminal could be related? I don't know. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Oh, interesting. So not quite a year later, but like 8 months later, they got rid of all recording capabilities. The existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has also been removed. And then 2 more deleted logs. This has got to tie in with our mom, like preparations for our mom's disappearance, I think. Lots of deleted logs. Okay, I need to make a note of this. All right, I need a new page. Okay, so we've got the black Bridge. Grotto. First things first, we have three known active security keys. Or I guess admin keys. Well, I guess they're technically not admin keys. We'll just say security keys. Because only two are actually admin and one is personnel. So we've got more R. Admin. And then it was Thumb K. Admin. And then Bab A. Personnel. And then we have two deactivated. I did not write them down, so I will make a note when I go back and look. And then there are three, what did I say? They're hidden? Additional delisted admin keys. And then I'm going to write the numbers 1, 2, and 3 so I can kind of fill in the blanks as I discover them. Okay. I don't think the personnel notes are super important because it's not new information for me. So the next thing I'm going to note is deleted, or actually we'll start with the 21087. So let's go relevant admin logs. Notable. Notable admin logs. So the first one is that there was fixed a fault between office and security. Removed. Oh, wait. Playback functionality has been removed, but maybe we can restore it. Huh. I wonder if that would be important. Okay. So on 21087 recording capabilities of all cameras removed, or I guess disabled is more accurate. Removed implies permanently, disabled is a temporary thing. But this has also been removed, but this might just be a disabled thing that we can turn back on. Video playback function in security also removed. And then we have a slew of deleted logs. Deleted logs from 3 to 87 to, and then we're going to count them. Oh. Okay, not too many. So to 7/12/87. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 deleted logs. 10. 10 in total. I don't know if I should write down all the dates or not. And then we have on 7/25/87. New admin key created. The request name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. Oh. Maybe the person has a really short last name. So we need to find someone who would have a 2 or 3 letter last name, probably. So I'm writing new admin key created, but doesn't fit usual parameters, and then a question beneath is last name too short. And then we have 2 more deleted logs. So 8/27 and 8/28. And then we have 9/1. Okay. So on 9/1, they restricted email to the office, but we've turned it back on. I wonder why it was restricted. I guess we'll find out. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbitch Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. We already know about that. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbitch Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Okay. So I think I can just write those both down under one note. Routine maintenance seems to happen in January. Okay, so 120/89. 1/4/90. Not super relevant, but I will make notes. Okay, so if we had gotten Mrs. Babbage's thing, we wouldn't have access to all of this. Oh, ooh, we need to get archive access. Okay, so we have 7,391 lists, 3 types of access, notably archive access. Access to archived admin logs and deleted database entries. We need this. Okay, RTA. What is RTA? Okay, so Black Bridge Grotto continued. I have to turn the page. RTA. Remote transfer access, probably. 1125.92. RTA is down. And then 1128. To be fair, Johnny, I'm quite deep into it. At the very beginning, it starts you off pretty slow, and you just kind of peel away the data and the puzzles as you go. So I started this game with just a couple of pages of notes, and I am now on page 36 of my notebook. I have so many notes. Let's see. Added ability to access offline terminals through the RTA when Black Bridge is open. Okay. RTA back online. It's a lot of notes. Hi, Nano. Some of them are me solving puzzles. Some of them I don't think are relevant. But yeah, I'm being pretty detailed. Okay, so now this is adding Roulette H. So I can write that down as the one that I forgot. Like, I have half a page is literally me trying to solve a lock for a puzzle, or rather a puzzle lock, and then realizing I was wrong and wasted half of the page. So I don't think I need to make a note of this, of when like the key was activated and deactivated. And then they added Tom in 93. I don't think I need to make a note of that. Changing of the guard in preparation for Simon's arrival. Inbound and outbound messages as well as offsite connections from outside the estate have been disabled. Okay, so I would say the last relevant thing. Well, we'll say that we'll make a note that they added new data management features. I don't know that that's relevant, but it's short enough I can just add it in. 801.93. Add a new data management features to Blackbridge. And then 1106.93 disabled inbound outbound messages. Disabled offsite communications. Preparation for Simon's arrival. Okay. Ooh. Import trophy data. No. Utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import trophy data from other save files into the current profile. This is a convenient way to collect trophies in one file that might be impossible to get in a single profile. Gotcha. I don't need that. Okay, cool. And then we have duplicate save data, clear save data, create backup, restore from backup. Interesting. Okay. I think that's all we need from here right now. But we did make it, so once we now log into a computer, it's just gonna stay hooked up into the system for a month. That's gonna be really nice for us. Okay, now there's one more thing I want to do before we head into the estate proper. Because at the end of last time, and we didn't get to see our handiwork, unfortunately, because we didn't have the steps to make it down here, we drained the reservoir. And I need to see what's down there. It's full of boxes. Oh, and we also learned about, what do they call it? Like, that's definitely where we could take the boat to, don't you think? When we have it set to like 6? They're all locked? Oh, geez, are they all locked? I mean, there's certainly mysterious boxes. Oh, there's so many. We need to bring a sledgehammer down here. Okay, I have two things I need to do. One, I need to bring a sledgehammer down here. Two, once I have found the key that is at the bottom of this, I need to raise the water back up to 1 less than full. so I can bring the boat to this side. Because I'm presuming the only way I'm going to be able to access the boat is going to be from this side. Because it doesn't look... Sorry, I thought maybe I could open that. It doesn't look like the other side would let me get down there. And I can't get to that other side from here anymore anyway, because I've filled up the fountain. There might be another way down there, but I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, I've wasted most of my extra steps, so let's get going. Start with a workshop. Give me hammer. No, it's a battery pack. Ooh, we got a shovel though. Ooh, you know what? Let's do mail. I was gonna do the reading nook, or wait, nook, not reading nook. No, it is a reading nook. Sorry, my bad. But I want my stuff. Oh, it's not a very good order. Oh, Kay Thompson. That's the other person with the key. The oh, that was shipped on 12/2. Interesting. When we were collecting packages before, everything had been shipped on 11/5. So it's really interesting to see things being shipped later than that. Do a pantry, I guess. I kind of have to do a drawing room, but I'm not happy about it. It's just not in a very good position. Definitely gonna do a courtyard. I feel like that sounds very quiet for me. I'm gonna turn my volume up a little bit. Alright, let's go south first. Ooh, let's do the Geist bedroom. I swear I'm not hearing anything. Like, normally there's sound effects when you... Ooh, let's pop into security. Okay, I'm at least hearing beeps and stuff now, so that's good. I was getting a little bit concerned that something had gone wrong with my speakers. Okay, let's log into the network. You're deep in Schedule 1. I hope you're having fun. Remote terminal access. So it's not transfer, it's terminal. I'm gonna put an X through that. Have to be on at least one tablet of ADHD meds to play it. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and connect to the laboratory. We can start a experiment. Let's see. Ooh. I think we're going to work on our allowance because it could be more. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. If it was something that gave me keys, I was probably going to pick that because I need to open so many chests. But I think this is a good option. Okay, electronic mail. Ooh, okay. So I'm assuming these are all in order. Kirk, per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to have taped logs of activity on the estate. I know this might seem like a security risk, but I promise good reasoning is behind this seemingly unsound decision. Mr. Darren, sorry for the lagging reply. I'm still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing this issue to our attention. This was not something I had considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion, and I will discuss with the Baron during our next meeting. I know he has expressed interest in installing secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience, so this may be the perfect excuse to allow him those plans, should he still wish to do so. So, there are more levers than the ones that we have found. Mrs. Babbage, I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use, and given that an antechamber lever is not only unsuited but also poses a security risk, I advise we either remove or conceal it and install a secondary lever to control the south entrance. And that controls the south entrance. So we wouldn't have, if we can access that, I mean, the weight room sucks, but if we can access that, we can get access to the south entrance without having to find the broken lever. I did think that there was a wall we could smash in there. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go terminal notes. So I'm not really sure what else to call this. Access lever for south entrance of antechamber. In weight room. And then I'm gonna make, I guess, a note that other lever redundancies not yet found, which I can update when I find them. Mr. Darren, if you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful for each for a new project he is working on in the clock tower. For my part, I can't understand for the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your colored memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I'll leave that up to you and the Baron and Babbage. Okay, interesting. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I need to do, though we could special order a sledgehammer. So if we don't find one today, we might be able to get one in the commissary pretty soon. Interesting. Oh, actually, while I'm in here, I should adjust the security settings. I completely forgot that that's a thing that I can do. I was so wrapped up in all the new things. And then let's also view the estate inventory. There's a trunk. There's a... Oh, that's right. I think it was in the courtyard. Yes, it's right there. Ooh, I do want to go into the office. It does cut us off, though. I think that's a risk I have to take. Pointed right here. What's going on here? Can't be related to that. Could be related to this. So we found something about... Hold on, I need to flip back in my notes. Because I was thinking that one of these might relate to the office chair. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne. I just want to slide this little desk mat, but I don't think that's a thing I can touch. There's a king here. I don't think that's related. Well, let's get our free gem. I'm gonna pop back into security. It was circling like literally right here. So it's looking... over here. Oh, is this the camera? It's a camera. It's definitely higher than I can reach. Hi, Atreides! How are you? I hope you're doing well. What could this be pointing at? It's going okay. I'm a little too addicted to this game, but don't worry about it. It's fine. I have self-control. Don't worry about it. Looking forward to the con. Nice. I hope you have an amazing time. quite figure out what this is pointing at. It feels like it's pointing at the chair. So like the angle's like this way but higher up, and this right here like on the middle of the screen is circled. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm glad that the after work workout helped, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. What could this be pointing to? I mean, it's possible I might need like a hammer or something to smash things open. Okay, so the clue specifically says, enjoy this notebook flipping ASMR. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne. So this implies to me the king's throne, the office chair, where he does all of his work, where he is the master of his domain. So I thought maybe if I did something to the throne, aka the chair, something would happen. But I can't seem to find anything significant on the chair. Whatever management is doing, they're only stoking the fire. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, that's not related. And then the other clue that we got that points us in this direction is we found a note that showed this whole setup here of cameras. This camera was circled right here in the middle. You know what I'm thinking? We just learned that we can't watch the security tapes back, right? But we also learned that if we get an archive admin key, if we get archive access, we can get access to archived logs and deleted entries that may include old recordings that have been archived. So I'm not sure I have all the info I need to solve that yet. That's definitely kind of weird. Yeah, exactly. Makes me feel like there's going to be a hidden button somewhere. I'm still laughing every time I see someone on my friends list fire up blueprints. Because we know about this hidden switch. We can't flip it again. Hi, Sylvia. We're getting very familiar with this house. We're trying to. I was trying to solve the clue that we got in the attic, if you recall, where it was basically a camera kind of like from up here looking down on the desk, and the desk area is circled. I can't see anything that I'm able to do here. And I guess it's possible I don't have the item that I need. Yeah, I'm just kind of wildly clicking without knowing what to do. So I think we're gonna press on. Let's do a hallway. That gives us good opportunity to get access to the foundation. And if we get another hallway, that is going to trigger our experiment, which would be nice because I want more allowance. Perfect. Oh, it's locked. We don't have any keys. Oh, no. I guess I'll do a corridor. It's unlocked, so we can go through to here. I'm gonna do West Wing Hall, because that's gonna give me more allowance. Knowing our luck, it's probably gonna be locked. Oh, it's not! I'm gonna do a hallway closet. Ooh, okay, good. We've got a key. We've got a key card. Now I want to... I'm very tempted to... It's not that far. I'm going to run back to security and change the security settings. Because now we want these to be as high as possible, because then we can just use the security card for it. We are, unfortunately, getting alarmingly low on steps. I don't want to use my one key, but I kind of have to. Ooh, we'll do a garage. Honestly, kind of surprised. We have a metal detector, which is supposed to give us a better chance of finding... Oh, okay. Coins and keys laying around. But we really haven't found many. What's my allowance currently? 25, not bad. You know what? You can use it for crafting, and it may be used for other things I've not yet discovered. I think I'm gonna do the reading nook. I'm very tempted to do the cloister, but I'm not convinced I'm gonna draw green rooms off of there, and it's gonna be almost all of our gems, which I kind of don't want to spend. But I do also kind of want a bookshop if I can manage one. Ooh, I did want the magnifying glass. Okay, let's go and see if we can draft a bookshop. Fine. Ooh, or we could do the clock tower. We do eventually need to get up there. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, the gears are spinning. Oh, wait. I thought the clock hand wasn't moving. But it is, it's just very slowly. Are they all moving? Oh. We have a little bit of a broken seal. hold on. I should make a note of this. Okay. New page. What page is this now? This is page 37. So we are in the clock tower. There is... Yeah, this clock is not actually going. Why is it not going? And it's the north-facing clock. I don't know if that matters. The north-facing clock is stopped at 1:30. There is a broken sigil next to I guess a little swan statue. Which makes me think I want to find... I wrote down our family tree. Epson. Epson is the one with the swan crest. So this could be related to Epson. So the border is alternating vertical and horizontal lines. And I will look up what that means in a minute. I have that written down. And then the moat is a little flower, which I think means artistic poetic. But I will look that up. Okay. Violet. I was thinking purple. This is for Araja. Or is it called? Yeah, Araja. So yeah, it means poetic and purple. So this is Araja. Which is what I was expecting, because I do believe from the color and all the symbology in Clara Epson's chamber that she's from Araja or has ties to it. Southward I see a swan. Okay, I need to write this down too. Nope. Southward, I see a swan. And this poem, I believe, is giving us hints on the different realms and things associated with them. Ashen like sands of the shore. Carried by westwardly winds. rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward, I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. And then there's a symbol of Orinda Aries at the bottom. Anything else? Doesn't look like. We got a gem. Shove ourselves into the gears! I would have crushed this small child. There's a box here. So it looks like there's some kind of mechanism we may somehow be able to activate. Unfortunately, well, I don't think there's anything we can do over there anyway. The fact that this clock is stopped at 1:30 seems significant. It does make me wonder, is something gonna happen in here when all the clocks hit 1:30? If so, I'm gonna be waiting a very long time. Because it is currently 4:30. So I'd have to wait until after midnight and then come back here, maybe. I can't seem to stay up here. I'm not able to like walk along this ledge over to here. I wish I could. I wanted to check that out. But no, whenever I walk this way, I start going down the steps. And I'm assuming this is also, if we're assuming this is 12, this looks like it is also pointing at 1:30. I wonder, something's gotta happen in here when all the clocks strike 1:30, right? Maybe. All right, we need to try to get down. There's a couple things I wanted to do with the magnifying glass. And also I've got 3 keys I want to take down into the reservoir. I'm worried though that I'm gonna assume that and then we go in there and we wait and then 1:30 rolls around and nothing happens. That would be my luck. Was it this one? No. It was this one. One backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. However, we've been told that the locations of this reserve system will not be disclosed to the staff. North of the reservoir. We did already know that. Okay. Well, it's not super helpful. In fact, we may have already read that. But I had to come back down here anyway, so it's not a huge loss. All right, which one do we open? Guess we'll start here. The green memos in the box near this box are both lies. Okay. So wait, I thought green memos were always true though. Green memos and blue boxes are true. This is probably what the Baron needed all that paper for. The sanctum key is in a blue box. I'm pretty sure that's a lie, and we are now out of keys. At least we know the sanctum key is not in a blue box. Is this a hidden object game? Not really. It's more of like an exploration puzzle game. With like clues and riddles kind of hidden everywhere. Our objective at the moment, like, okay, so the initial objective is to try to reach room 46, which is the room beyond the antechamber. And it's quite complicated how to do that. But that is basically your first mission. And once you accomplish that, your second mission is listed in there. We are currently on the hunt for keys that have been hidden around the estate. Special keys that open special doors. We don't have enough steps to take out the power hammer. Oh, but that would have been so good earlier. Let's get a star. Oh. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Well, that's unfortunate. That's not gonna help me today. We'll do a bedroom. Try to get that hallway on hallway thing. Ooh, we could just get a cheeky 2 stars ending in the planetarium. Survey of constellations observed at the Mount Holly Observatory. Okay, so this is letting you know that you can see multiple constellations. So we're gonna have, we'll have to avoid Draxus the Dead, but we will get, if we get the 2 stars, actually no, we'll skip that. Because when we draft an observatory, we'll be at Clavis the Key and the Sail, which could be quite good for us. Because yeah, we're currently here. If we add 2 and then 1, we'll get Clavis the Key and the Sail. And then, yeah, I think this is a solid strategy. Ooh, and there's a new constellation spotted if we get 50 stars. Interesting. Cool. I'm gonna poke at this room a bit just to see if there's anything that I can do in here. It doesn't look like it. So yeah, I think we're just gonna call it a day here. And it's only midnight, so I can definitely do one more day. The west-facing villa of tomorrow. Oh, right, we got the clock tower and the planetarium today. All right. One more day, and then I'm definitely going to call it, because I stayed up way too late yesterday. We're probably going to beeline for a commissary. Unless we get a sledgehammer and like a tool shed or something. And then we can just head right down, hopefully, to the reservoir and use the sledgehammer on all those chests. I mean, that's what I said, Nano. I can quit whenever I want. The issue is wanting to. I think we tomb. That will go well with our Geist bedroom. And if we happen to find a bookshop and then get a lot of dead-end rooms, we can maybe buy a new book, which I've been wanting to do. Oh, well, we're starting with the library. We're starting strong. Let's see if we can get ourselves a bookshop. Actually, you know what? I think I should wait until I have some reroll opportunities. I am gonna get this commissary immediately, though. Ugh. These are not great rolls. Let's do the storeroom. It'll give me money in the tomb, which will make buying this sledge and the commissary feel less bad, assuming it's here. Oh, it's not here yet. Actually, it might not be able to be here if we have our powered sledge in, Wait, how do I have 7 keys? Wait, what? How? Oh, because of all my tomorrow rooms. Clock Tower hallway is a really good combo. Because these are tomorrow rooms. So every time I draft a hallway, if I have a clock tower, that's a key for tomorrow. Oh, that's so good. It might be. I kind of want to see if I can get coat check. Ooh, I did also want observatory. We get the sail and we get another key. I think we're gonna do a reading nook, because then we can get a second library, which will give us a second chance, I think, at a bookshop. Oh, it's turned the wrong way. Never mind. Hallway it is. Well, that's unfortunate. Do I take a chance on this library? I really wanted some reroll. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. So let's just take a chance. I guess we're doing the ballroom. I don't want to lose half my steps right now. I'm actually tempted to lose half my steps right now. I think I'm not gonna, though. Geist bedroom. That would have been nice earlier. But I still might be able to put it to use. I think I need to redraw. Alright, keycard system. Turn this to low. Oh, I should have logged in to the terminal while I was in the office. Yesterday, I forgot to. This courtyard. I'm just trying to get my hands on a coat check. It's not the best place for a nursery, but it does give us more money. What time is it where you are? It's 6 a.m. here. It is midnight here. I'm not going to be going for too much longer because I stayed up way too late yesterday. And I only got like 6 hours of sleep last night, but I'm on a mission. The empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. I mean, that could work. This is not an empty box. Oh no. Okay, so if the empty boxes are both true, that makes all 3 boxes true. So that is not correct. This is... Okay, this is not an empty box. Could be true. The gems are in the black box. Could be true. The empty boxes are both true is the false statement. I think the gems are here. We're not using keys for that. Bye, gems. Really wanted my power hammer, but 9 keys will do, I assume. Okay, so we're gonna stop opening blue boxes because we learned they're still open. Okay, good. I figured they probably would be, but I am excited that they are. Okay, so we've learned from this guy, which is we know that this is false. The sanctum key is in a blue box, so we're gonna stop opening blue boxes. Ooh, this box contained 3 allowance tokens. It sure did. Our allowance is now 31. Very nice. Okay, what else have we got? Blue box, white box, red box? Good night. The sanctum key is not in a box in the water. Could be true. Okay. Pink boxes do not contain any prizes. I don't know what blue means. This box contained a sanctum key! I kind of want to open the rest of these boxes. But I'm gonna pop into the sanctum first. But yeah, before I fill this back up, I think I'm gonna open the rest of the boxes. We also need to try to get our hands on a clock tower again. I think this one. Just because starting my day with all of the keys is so good. It's very nice. And I guess while we're down here, we may as well open this. I don't know if we'll be making it into the antechamber today, but it's an option maybe. All right, we do know this symbol, so let's go ahead and open this. There we go, militaristic. Foggy. Three lines. Wait, was that on the right color already? I think it was on the right color. No, it wasn't. It's red. There we go. Wait, what have I got wrong? Is that not right? Hold on. Oh, it's 4 lines, not 3. That's where I'm wrong. What? 4 lines. There we go. I am actually writing this last postcard. Okay, I need to... Where did I start writing these notes? So sigil details here. Oh. Okay, so here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is Fen, Aries. I'm actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it off in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report are all waiting for me in my desk, safe as can be. Oh, on my desk, not in my desk. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends and many lessons I learned along the way, and as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Herbert. P.S. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. See you later, Johnny! Okay, so we now have 2 of the 8 realms. We know he went to Orinda Aries first and came back to Fen Aries last, which makes sense. Oh, we have more Morajai box rules. Okay. Where do I have these? Next page? Next page. At the end of the War of the 5th Era, after the Grand Realm of Fen Aries was established, Morajai boxes of the realm were graced with red tiles in honor of General Teskin's victory. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the box turn red in triumphant victory, while all white tiles on the box turn black, serving as the outclassed and struggling reinforcements of the dwindling Disolate's army. Okay, so red turns black tiles red, and actually I think we'll just do white arrow black. I think that's sensible shorthand. Sounds like we have white tiles then I don't remember what they do. We also have orange tiles, it looks like. So we'll try to figure out what those are doing. Okay, so if I click a white tile, it vanished, so that's not good. Reset the board. Doesn't do anything. These aren't gonna do anything. This is gonna do that. And then if I do it again, it does that, and that's not enough. So let's reset our board. Okay, so what if I move it over 1 and then hit it? It still vanishes. But it does allow me to swap the green. You still don't do anything? Oh, Why? Let me try something. Okay, Okay, if two tiles, it seems like if two or more tiles neighbor it of the same color, it becomes that color. I'm trying to figure out how to write this where it's only one line. If flanked by 2+ tiles that match, well, that is going to be 2 lines, so well, become that color. Okay. And then white, what does that do? So we know if we click it, it vanishes, but we haven't figured out why. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, it's like, what's that called? That puzzle where you kind of like turn lights on and off? Oh, I almost solved it. Lights out, I guess? So it looks like it's like lights out, but specifically with gray tiles. So turn, or toggle rather. Toggle self and adjacent. My spelling is atrocious tonight. White and then back forth gray. Okay, so I think what I need to do, get rid of this so we can start generating some of these. There we go. All right, not too bad. It does help to actually take a note of what the rules do. So now, question becomes, do I head to the parlor and start unlocking doors? Do I head down and open more chests? I was gonna say, do I head up foundation, but I don't have the key to call the elevator. Also, I gotta do something about this pencil because it's starting to actually make my hand ache, because unfortunately it's got like a little rubbery thing on it that is supposed to like prevent like getting calluses and blisters and stuff. But for some reason, it's slipping around a whole bunch, and two, my hand hurts. I guess it could be from the 33 pages. Sorry, it's more than that. It could be from the 37 pages of notes, because that is a lot of writing. But also, it wasn't bothering me before last night when it started slipping around. I have a lot of notes. I think we go back to the house. To be fair, there are some pages that aren't fully filled out because I'm leaving space for me to add more notes. Like, for example, the page I'm working on now is about the Morajai puzzle box rules, and it's not filled up yet. I might. Through the library? Yes. Well, I guess we're cool. Oh, I could redraw. I have lots of dice. We have to redraw. I don't want to end my day here. Oh, we could do the breaker box, and then we could go through the security door. We can also turn off the gymnasium. It is going to be a bit of backtracking, though. How many? I think we just have the one with the workshop. No, we have two. So that will give us 3 doors. You know what? I don't think we've I can't remember if we've drafted a mechanarium yet or a machinarium yet. So let's draft it just so we can see what it does. Okay. It'll be really interesting to draft this when we have more of these, because it seems like we could have doors maybe here on the corners too. I mean, we haven't done an experiment yet today, I don't think. Or did we? I don't remember, actually. I feel like we must have. But maybe I forgot to do it when I was in security. I forgot to do it when I was in security. That's a shame. Maybe we'll get something that is immediate. Oh, and the locked trunk one would have been very good. Well, there's a locked trunk in here. So let's do this. Because we can at least get... Oh, we should log into the network. So now that's always going to be... I say always. It's going to be available for the next 30 days. That would be very sad. Any other trunks in here? Nope. Well, not much we can do. We got the greenhouse. Good night. Unfortunately, that is where we're gonna have to call it. Because otherwise, I will be playing for way too long. But we found the sanctum key and the bottom of the reservoir, which is what I wanted to do. So I'm calling that a win. We did. You're welcome, Golden. We got the garden house of cogs, 4 green rooms, 5 mechanical rooms, and 4 tomorrow rooms. Oh, if we had drafted the laboratory before the mechanarium or machinarium. Oh, that could have been really interesting. And a bunch of money untouched in the tomb because we didn't need it. What a good game. I want to just play so much of this game. But we're not playing it tomorrow. Unless I change my mind, but I'm pretty sure we're going back to the Veilguard tomorrow. Veil's getting pretty thin. We gotta bolster it, that's for sure. Give me just a minute and we will get some music going. My PC's definitely due a reboot. It's going a bit slow. A little bit sluggish. Come on. You can do it. There we go. New tab. Hooray. We might have to sit through ads for just a second. Oh, good. Good. It's already muted. There we go. Skip the ad. Play the music. There we go. All right. So that's going to do it for us for today. Oh, sorry, Crit. You seem to have a knack for always showing up right when I'm going offline. I don't know how you do it. But we will be back tomorrow. We're going to be playing some of the words. We'll be back tomorrow we are going to be playing more Dragon Age the Veilguard, unless I decide I can't live without more blueprints, but I'm like 80% committed to more Veilguard tomorrow. Then I'm probably going to be off Wednesday and Thursday, unless, well, Thursday for sure, because I have my friend hang out in the evening. Wednesday's a bit up in the air. It's going to depend on if the normal streams that I watch on Wednesday are live, because I know that there's a big Clock Tower convention and a lot of people that I watch are going to it, but I also don't know when they're leaving for it, their travel schedules, or even when the convention is. So we might do a little bonus blueprints Wednesday if I don't have anything else to do. Gonna definitely be off on Thursday, but we'll be back for more blueprints on Friday. Critwitch, I like this game. And we might also do some more blueprints on Saturday, because I like this game. And I don't think I have anything going on Saturday. So yeah. It's such a good game, Sylvia. I'm just thinking if there's anything else I need to say about that. I don't think so. I was gonna roll credits, but I don't feel like logging into it. So what I'm just gonna do is shout out to all of my mods for doing mod things. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting over on Ko-Fi. If you're new here, be sure to hit that follow button. You can also hit the bell next to the heart and get notifications right here on Twitch whenever I go live. And if you like notifications, you can join my Discord or follow me on Blue Sky. I post in all those places whenever I start streaming. If you're looking for places off of Twitch to find and support my content, I've got a YouTube. It's my VOD channel with VODs going up every day, and I've actually been working on getting my blueprints VODs ready to go. So those are going to be coming out on my YouTube channel later this week. So if you like watching VODs but don't like watching them on Twitch, very fair. They're going to be up on YouTube. They're going to be divided by day, so you can see how long each day is and all that. And anything else about them? Not really, just divided by day, which might be convenient. Other things that are going up right now: Outer Wilds, our last VOD for Outer Wilds is going up tomorrow. Dave the Diver is going up on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Saturdays are one-off games and Sundays are demos. So new videos every day. Check out my YouTube. I've also got a Ko-Fi. It's mostly just my tip jar, and I've got a Patreon where you can find all of my art stuff. So check me out on all those places. It's nice to watch when the person playing is so good at puzzles. I love puzzles. I still feel like there's quite a few things that I'm missing, like things that are zooming over my head. I'm hoping that they click at some point, or I might end up being like, chat, what do I do here if I can't seem to progress? And when I say chat, what do I do here, I mean like, if you haven't solved it, let's solve it together. Chat, what do I do here? Not like a chat, tell me the answer, because that's not fun. All right, let's find someone to raid. Firstly, who am I following that's live? Oh, we can raid into Fawn. Fawn is playing blueprints, and I think they are not as far ahead as I am. I don't know if they're going to be going for too much longer. They've been going for 7 hours, but I'm going to raid Fawn. So we're doing it. As always, thank you again so much, everyone, for hanging out and watching. Have a great night, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow.